I was sitting with friends, we were having like dinner in a backyard, having a good time, and I took a photo of this box of toothpicks because it made this pattern, this spiral pattern, and it reminded me just of like many organic forms, and I thought it was beautiful. Took this photo, and I never did anything with it, because in my mind it was like, who cares about toothpicks? You know, why would I make art out of toothpicks? No one cares about toothpicks. And like I had to overcome my own bias to the material first. And as soon as I was able to do that, I started playing and experimenting and doing different things. And then this body of work emerged, and then the material took me into amazing places I could never have planned. And I don't know, I feel like it's the same thing with becoming an artist. Initially, I didn't know you could be an artist, or I didn't know that it was acceptable to be an artist. And I remember having this idea that the role of an artist in the world is to give people permission. So many times other artists' work has just given me permission to like be brave and be bold and to pursue something that I've noticed, or to go forward with something. And maybe that's like the core of what, you know, I hope my work would be one day. Making people realize like that it's okay to be themselves. Like what I see can help other people be comfortable with what they see, and we can just bring more to the table. In my own life, every time I have had this inner compulsion and I've stepped out and done something with that, as like sincerely as I could, it's always been a blessing, but it's always been terrifying. It's almost like the fear never goes away. I just keep finding more and more reasons to be brave. I was born into this culture where like hard work was celebrated, and I think in my own practice, if I haven't been able to like elevate an object through labor, there's something that like I personally don't feel satisfied with. And then because of that realization and the physicality of who I am and the way that like my senses, and I'm attracted to texture, and like I'll often be touching things around me and feeling the world around me. There's something about like the attention that I give to something over an extended period of time. And maybe it's because I use these materials that are not very valuable. And so that's one way of like, you know, putting them, you know, in a new position for consideration. It's so amazing to me that these toothpicks, which are these sharp, hard, rigid objects, can start to just become something that looks like it's moving, growing, bulging out, wants to start expanding and taking over the space. Like it really is this thing that you feel not only with your body as you're seeing it with your eyes, you know, as your brain is like trying to come to grips with what it's seeing. You can like not recognize what it is or not know what it's about, but as soon as you come close and you see what it's made of, you immediately have a connection to it. I'm working with objects that are so commonplace, they're so mundane, they're everywhere that we actually don't see them. They're so visible that they become invisible. I think growing up in Johannesburg, where like there were so many things that were so present all the time that you actually just stopped seeing them, I'm very interested in like putting these things back in the foreground and like trying to make you notice them. Like what does it mean to actually be present, to like reevaluate your surroundings, your circumstances, what it is you're consuming, what it is that you're creating, making, you know, living with. I think that is like the goal, you know. I can either force an intention on a material, or I can let it reveal something to me. Like I don't change the colors of the bottle tops that I work with, I don't change the toothpicks in any way. I just put them together, you know, and then suddenly like this other thing emerges.